We back. And I may have done some things, some stuff and some things. Don't all talk at once now.
Hello.
We're supposed to be talking?
Yeah,
What is?
I thought we'd sit here in total silence for the entire stream. Just.
I mean, we could do that one day just to fuck with people.
No, I. That sounds like an April Fool's prank, but I've already got my April Fool's prank planned out for the year.
Actually, that would be a kind of amusing stream. Just like have your entire thing filtered black and white, and every time you talk, it just shows up in text instead.
That's interesting. Now, what I want to do is for April Fools, 6, 7 months away, is just post in the thread for like the video title for the stream title. Running a little late, be here soon, and never come off of my startup screen.
I mean, I'm willing to bet that there's plenty of people who've done that before. Unironically.
Like 6 hours of my startup screen.
Just how the mods get in on it as well. Just occasional, like, you'll be ready soon. Just kind of hang in there, folks. Then at the end, you have one frame of gameplay, and then the frame to the end, the stream ending screen.
Ha! Oh, that'd be something. So, I found a thing. Surprisingly enough, it was in somebody's pocket. It's a particular item called the Rune of the Wolf.
Rune of the Wolf, you say?
Indeed. Funny that.
Leave them howling.
Well, well, what have we here?
Got 10 experience from something.
Yeah, I opened up a little something something in the Druid's Grove.
Meanwhile, should I go ahead and talk to Volo? This way he doesn't run away screaming from Bob next time he sees him.
Hey, come on. All I did was put my hand in his pants.
And he immediately screamed that he did not consent and ran away.
You'd think he'd be far more open about that kind of thing.
I mean, yeah, he is technically a bard. I mean, kind of their thing.
Yes, my friend? I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists,
Oh,
and,
hello,
of
poison.
course, your esteemed company.
Hello, spell scrolls.
Finding
hello, potions.
is my job, my friend. If there's anything in the world worth knowing,
Also,
I assure you, I do.
hello, lag issues.
Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know? Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
All right, Striker, there is your ram, my friend.
As a matter of fact, I do. But why do
So,
you...
what's on the agenda for today, my friends? Do we want to begin with a long rest, or do we want to go ahead and just jump right in today's activities?
Well, we are out of short rests. I think
You're
as long as
either an
we're good
excellent
on spells and
storyteller,
supplies, we should be able to make it
or you've
at least
experienced
until the next
something
encounter.
quite exceptional.
Grizzly or
Have
Arkoff,
you
I may have
noticed
something for
any
you. I have an item called the
residual
Robe of
psionic
Summer,
malaise since
which
the
grants
alleged encounter?
cold resistance to cold damage.
And I'm guessing that's chest armor piece.
Yep.
Wouldn't really fit with my loadout currently because I've got stuff that kind of charges my electric attacks.
Does not fit with mine either.
Then it shall be sold. You know, the one thing that I wish that this game would do is when you have multiple items of the same kind, they would just go ahead and stack with
One
each other.
shouldn't be able to hear their dark
That would
whispers.
be nice.
Unless...
Because Hachi Machi, I have a lot of scrolls.
That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
And I wish they would stack so that
If what you say were true,
there wouldn't be a problem.
you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flare? Ridiculous. Isn't
I
it?
probably should send everything
Perhaps
back
that's
to
for
camp.
the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim.
Hold up. We can send items to the NPCs now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Now we can use them as extra inventory space. But we still have to go back to camp to get it.
Tear in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, dear sweet gods! I mean, yes. I suppose I can.
Let me see. Arsonist's oil.
I'll need to research the particulars,
Targets that
however.
are okay.
Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Potions of flying. Potions. I
Yeah,
see
got
that somebody
inspiration.
got some inspiration.
That's what's funny is I talked to him, yet he got the inspiration.
I see. It was the completion of the rescue Volo from the goblins quest.
Ah, that may be why that happened, because he was not technically an ally at that point.
He is still marked as neutral.
Then I may want to keep my hands out of his pants. For now.
For
Volo
now.
is not welcome to the no pants dance at this time.
Finding is my job, my friend. If there's anything in the world worth knowing, I assure you, I do.
Apart from being completely coated in blood.
That's another thing I'm noticing here. Bob's poison puddles are still here, and they have not gone away this whole time.
Well, those still won't go away. Just when you dip a weapon into them, it only lasts 10 turns now.
So basically, as soon as we dip a weapon into it, it's going to start counting down.
Yep. I want to keep all these.
Keep the poison, keep the arrows.
Now, if you mouse over the weapon, you'll see it ticking down.
Yeah, so it doesn't stay on the weapon the whole time. It just stays on for a few turns and that's it.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
Does anybody need an item that lets you see in the dark?
Nope.
One less piercing damage. Chain shirt. Nature check. I'm just going through checking everything to see if there's anything that we need. There's a staff here that creates water. Grizzly, do you want it?
Yeah, that could be useful in a combination.
Create water and then shock the hell out of it.
Exactly. Like, that was a combination I used against the Gith, was I threw a water bottle at him and then shocked him.
I was wondering why I had the Staff of Arcane Blessing in my inventory.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
You don't need it anymore, Grizzly?
Remind me again which one that was. Was that the one that cast Bless?
Yeah, that's the one that casts Bless, and your spell attack rolls get an additional 2d4 to attack rolls.
I guess send that over. I was thinking I was gonna hand it off to somebody else that could use it, just in case they wanted to use it while I was using the spell sparkler.
It's surprising how much weight you have from just from like food and stuff.
Yep. I started getting into the habit of sending all my food back to camp.
Yeah. I'm ready to change out my armor fairly soon. I think I'm good.
All right. Shall we head to the grove?
May as well.
Environs. All right, let's get this show on the road.
Hopefully this doesn't interpret us as killing the tieflings.
It shouldn't. They're already gone.
Yeah, but for instance, it could trigger that whole thing where the druids try to cleanse the tieflings.
That is
It only
why
does
we.
that when Kaga's active.
Hmm.
To be fair, we do have a save already ready, and we can save again.
Just in case. Good old safety save.
I love how much we are just a group of just unrepentant bastards. So are we all starting in the grove?
Yep.
Or are we all going to start in the druid section and move out, or are we going to start in two different sections and move in?
Wherever we start, they'll come to us.
Well, also, I don't think there's anyone else here other than these individuals in the Emerald Grove itself.
I think there's a few humans here and there.
I'm also inclined to stand by the staircase here, just make sure none of them get by us. This way none of them die tired if they try to run.
That would just be a shame if they died tired. Just a terrible shame.
Absolute shame.
I think it's time that I do believe that it is time that I take these kid gloves off and really show how much of a bastard man I can be.
Oh, interesting. It actually tells how you lost your hiding condition if someone spots you now.
Hmm. Alright, so who wants to kick this shindig off?
Why are they accosting me?
They're also accosting me.
They just-
Hilariously, they still have not pulled me into the initiative yet.
They accused me of stealing the idol and immediately said the sentence is death, so,
Okay.
In for a penny.
well, they're about to get a pounding.
There you are.
Had to walk in a little closer.
Oh, now it's my turn that the person who was ahead of me is dead. Squish. Apparently, I just now got the feat for the achievement for killing an opponent with an unarmed strike.
Good evening. Welcome to die.
So I'm guessing after the most recent patched attacks from WoW shape now counts as an armed strike, which is why the Tavern Brawler feat works now.
So what you're saying is I could multi-class into Druid and superpower the Wild Arm.
Eventually. We.
You know, the funny thing is, I can actually say that was self-defense. They just randomly fucking accosted me.
What a shame. Just,
Well, gotta go finish the rest of them.
And the bear is just over there sleeping.
Oh, the bear didn't even wake up?
Nope, neither of them.
God damn.
Did not care.
These are worth... No.
Are there any other Druids?
Yes. We still have to visit our good buddy Wrath.
Yep, those are the ones inside.
Or shall we leave Wrath be since he was the one druid that was making sense?
I'm fine with leaving him alive. The others were participating in that ritual, so fuck them.
Alright.
Yeah, in that case, I think we've got them all then.
Wrath and his wolf are the only things left standing in the grove.
Did we already take out the chick that tries to poison us here?
I think
Yeah,
so.
I killed her last stream.
That's right. She joined in on the fight on Kaga's side.
Oh, wait, there is still one more. Right up here by the gate. One of the people who was directly accosting the tieflings and wouldn't let them pass. I'm just gonna fix that real quick.
witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
You were witnessed
21.
assaulting someone.
You're free to go. This time. But next time you won't be so lucky.
Just like that. Got away with no combat.
For now.
Scorpion helmet, gloves, short sword.
It's a horny pig. Yes, I do mean that quite literally.
There's a human here. The guy that we found at the camp. He's sleeping here. Should I leave him be, or should I send him on his way?
I mean, you could reunite him with his dead friends.
You give him a nice long sleep.
Bastard man it is.
So apparently by carrying this idol Sylvanas around with me, I'm now giving off an aura of proficiency in nature and animal handling.
Yep.
Neat.
That is interesting.
Also, yes, that was kind of what started the combat. Just ran up and stole it.
Shame that. Damn shame. Grizzly, there's a way over here that leads us up that might have some people up here. And there
don't
needs to be
say.
no people here at all.
Indeed.
Like, this place needs to be. This location is now an animal sanctuary, so only animals are allowed to be here.
We're doing what the druids wanted. We're returning this place to nature.
Exactly.
See, this place isn't zoned for humies anymore.
See, you can tell we're on the right side of this because we have a druid in our party.
Sylvanas sanctions this. I speak for the trees.
We're taking their knees.
That's a very unfortunate name to share with another character, by the way.
Good one.
Sylvanas. Sylvanas sanctions the murder of innocents. I wonder why.
V-Sync needs to be turned off, yes? For better,
Generally want VSync on.
okay.
I take it that waterfall's fucking your performance up.
I'm getting some stuttering right now. What is it that's here that needs to be, like, turned off? Anti-aliasing, or it's something?
It is a very good question. I think this save we might have the tieflings alive. Because I don't see any blood stains in the prison area.
Yeah, we got the message from the quest journal that said the tieflings left the area. As for what to turn off,
I just turned off a bunch of stuff. It seems to be operating a little bit better.
Oh yeah, it says we left without helping the tieflings. They'll likely die on the road. Oh well, hopefully the useful ones will survive.
Yep. We will cross that bridge when we get to it.
Did you know that you can actually destroy the main gate?
Yep.
Did not.
Yeah, you can blow that bitch up.
Mm-hmm. Now, I think that is every druid now dead.
Yeah, there wasn't even one up here.
Now, so we're about to move on to Act 2, yes?
Yep.
Then, I think there's one more person that we need to visit before we move on to Act 2.
Why is there a painting just sitting in the ground here?
Why indeed? So, does anybody have anything that they would like to sell to our good dear friend Aaron here? Our
Yes.
bestest buddy in the whole world.
Yep, let me actually send you my teddy bear full of stuff to send to sell to him.
Remember, my reputation with him is dog shit.
Perhaps I should do that then. If he actually still has any inventory on.
He has a minor inventory on him, but he does have some gold.
Oh, what?
Performance is shit right now. Holy
Yep, there we go.
damn.
He has like 634 gold on him at the moment.
He sure does.
Okay, now he has about 126 gold on him.
How much gold does he have on him?
About 100 or so, give or take.
If you would like, I can make sure that he has 0 gold on him.
He wants a token of good faith before he does anything with me.
You can still trade with him even if he requires a token. You're not getting a great deal, but still.
That reminds me, did we get the noble stock?
No.
The noble stock is in the Biberbang area.
Yeah.
We can
I
go
don't
down and
remember.
get it.
I don't remember if we blew up the area though.
It's not blown up.
Then we can grab it. It can be grabbed.
So, this guy's outlived his usefulness, yes?
I mean, we won't be trading with him anymore once we go to Act 2.
And we can't come back and rob them blind later, right?
Nope, I think we completely lose those waypoints once we go to Act 2. So we can never return here.
Hey, look, stuff we can sell to someone else.
Funny that. Rest in piss, fuckboy.
Why am I silenced?
A thought just occurs to me.
What's that?
We're about to go to Act 2.
Yep.
Do you want to take a world tour?
What do you mean?
Mike and Nid's next.
Well, you just want to eliminate everything everywhere?
It's free experience!
Well, we should head back to Joaquin's Rest and finish what the goblins started.
Although it could cause issues in the long run.
How so?
I mean, would there be anything lasting for that, or?
Yeah, I think Joaquin's Rest, isn't that another one where we had saved some folks?
Yeah, but we've already gone through there. We've already saved that kind of thing. But then again, we're already pretty much on the bad path as is.
I mean, we saved the grove.
We sure did. We turned it into an animal sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
We're saving everyone from their underwear.
Indeed. I see that Grizzly is already there.
I might need a rest because I can no longer do my wild shape.
And shall we take a long rest before we continue the slaughter?
We could do that. So, here's the consensus for everybody. Do we want to go around and kill every NPC that we're able to? Or do we want to move on to Act 2 and progress the story?
I mean, EXP is EXP at this point.
Yeah, my only caveat against killing the NPCs is if we're gonna end up locking ourselves out of a path in Act 2. But otherwise, kill them all.
That's a concern that I had, yes.
The only point of contention I would see is... I don't think the Myconids will be any issue. Actually, there's stuff down in the Underdark that would join the Myconids in the fight that might cause issues.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should just move on to Act 2.
And fair enough, then let's go to Grimforge. Because don't we have to take a rest between Act 1 and 2?
I'd recommend we taking a rest anyway.
Yep.
Just to be safe.
Fair.
Jesus, Karlak, hide your shame.
Hold up. Question. Did we get the owlbear?
No.
Well,
I'm pretty certain it died.
No, it didn't. We saved it.
Oh, then this long rest might proc it show up in the morning. Speak of the devil.
You recognize the feathered creature. It's the owlbear cub you rescued.
Oh, the last speak of animals turned on. I will beckon him closer.
How
19 animal
proper.
power.
The cub
How
tilts
proper
his
it
head.
reached out to a
He
druid.
does not trust you. Yet. He steps closer, hesitantly. As he approaches, his foot lands on a dry twig, snapping it in half. Frightened by the sharp noise, he turns tail and runs into the forest.
He'll be back.
The great thing about this is we don't have any of those nasty companions that's going to eat up all of our nightly rests. So we get the nightly rests that actually matter.
Exactly.
Oh, Volo wants to talk.
So does Scratch.
My friend!
Yep.
How do you
Now that
fare?
we've rested, it has triggered.
What is triggered?
The 10 turns remaining.
Ah, yep.
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic
There we
after
go.
all.
Speak with animals.
I feel like druids should just have that on by default. Like a
You would
passive.
think.
That should be something that's just built into the druid class.
You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you.
At the very least, they thankfully let us take it as a ritual, so it doesn't cost a spell slot.
You only have a matter of days to live. Don't dally, my friend.
Yeah, so he's looking to try the extraction, which isn't going to work.
Then, who wants it?
Who wants to be able to see invisible shit?
I don't know if that would affect me while I'm transformed, so I'm out.
What if it does?
I guess one way to find out. If you want to drop it safe real quick.
It is technically an item. So who's to say? This is a damn good learning experience,
My
though.
research turned up a rather
Indeed.
brilliant technique that seems... It's not too deep. Just behind... I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
That's reassuring. Good.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins
If you're
to
squeamish,
prod
please look away.
uncertainly with the needle.
I mean, bright side, at least the scar is going to be fitting for the eye.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and
Oh, yeah.
socket. Volo frowns and begins
Yeah, Chad, I'm not
push.
going to make you look at that.
Make him look at it.
My chat
Shoots through your
is
body
getting
as the
full
needle snags on your optic nerve.
fucking visual.
I have it.
Full frontal
The
eye
needle
gouging.
seesaws back and forth, plucking
It's
the
a sight to
nerve like
behold.
a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick. Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Oh, okay. There's a
Don't
special
Cold
item. There's a
metal
special
presses
thing that you
against
can
the
set
skin beneath
where
your
only
brow.
items that you
And
want
then
show up in the custom tab.
Tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just A little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Tret.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
I
Knocked my
wonder.
bloody eye out.
Please, try to tell
I
me yourself.
wonder.
You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do. Take
No one
this.
know where he's
A
been keeping
far
that.
superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it
He's
was
about to run away.
very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another.
Go for turn-based mode,
Far
Bob.
away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Tough.
All right. Non-lethal's on. Knock his ass out.
Well, let me go ahead and swipe what I can.
I do get to keep my sea invisibility as the owlbear.
Nice.
Just robbing the man blind.
To be fair, he did render you half blind.
Yeah, true.
Now, I'm actually curious about something. If a druid had lost an eye and then wild-shaped, and the creature they turned into had 2 eyes or more, their old eye be restored?
I don't know.
Or would it be this weird thing like, you have no depth perception, you wild shape, and suddenly you have depth perception, so you can't walk worth a damn anyway? Just a constant shifting back and forth. I don't want to try that now. Like in a tabletop game, have basically me, but druid.
Volo doesn't have any items in his inventory anymore.
Alright, we can just let him run. Look at him fucking go.
Fucking Looney Tune dashes off into the distance.
So, I have a flute and 2 drums. Who wants a musical instrument?
I'm good.
I'm technically proficient, but I still have that spider's lyre.
I've headed to the Grim Forge.
Forge. Here we are.
Hey, Doppel! Thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to Grizzly.
Thankles ye.
So I've been sitting and thinking for a little bit about how to work on my build, how to get my build going, so on and so forth.
Uh-huh.
And I've realized what I can do with my action economy. So I have an action and 2 bonus actions. So that means I can either use a spell scroll or a special arrow and then pop with my dual crossbows. Then I action surge and I hit them with another spell scroll. Whereas somebody like Grizzly, he could pop 4 fireballs in a turn if he wanted to.
You just gave me a nasty idea, Bob.
Do tell.
Pick up enough rogue levels to get Thief and get that extra bonus action. Double flurry of blows every turn.
Open Hand Monk and Thief Rogue are a devastatingly effective combo.
So that would be 9 levels of Monks, 3 levels of Thief. That would basically bring me to 6 attacks per turn.
God damn.
And if I sacrifice 2 Monk levels for 2 levels of Fighter, that would be Action Surge on top of that. So an additional 2 attacks, so 8 attacks per turn.
Indeed.
I will consider it. I will think on it for a time.
Like,
need to
I was
see
thinking
what monk
about-
gets first.
I was thinking about changing out. I was thinking about changing out my fighter levels for Ranger. But we can get items that will negate most of what I'm looking to do.
Hmm.
Let's see. Open hand monk. Open hand monk. What do you get?
Though that was one thing I was a little curious about, since we just managed to trigger the owlbear cub. If we were to do another long rest near the grove, would we get Alfira?
What do you mean?
I think Fear only shows up at the camp if you have a dark urge in the party.
Ah,
Yeah, and then she dies.
Yep.
We don't need a dark urge to be, heralds of death. We're the murder
Our
king.
bloodlust is our choice, not some foist upon us by a god.
Exactly.
It's like in the Saturday game. I believe it was Sarah saying,